Hey, we're the Massholes. We're on the West Coast. We're the West Coast Massholes. We're the Massholes on the West Coast. We were from Mass. We were holes when we're there, but we came out here and now we're West Coast Massholes. Hey,
League
everybody.
meeting.
Welcome to West Coast Massholes. I
The
am Todd
Massholes are
Anderson.
back.
The guy on his nose who's using his nose
Don't
as
you
an instrument.
know
That's Josh
that
Wingate.
they're always gonna be back? The Massholes are back. Don't you know that they're gonna be back? The Massholes are back. Don't you know that they're gonna be back? Hey, that's me, Josh.
Yeah, that's Josh. This is the first West Coast Massholes of 2022. We how was your holiday season?
It was lovely. It was
Yeah,
lovely.
did you shelter in place or did you visit people? Where'd you go? What'd you do?
We played it pretty chill. We played it really chill. We stayed around here and had a mellow Christmas. It was lovely with the family. I lit fire all day in my fireplace and burned
Ah,
some wood.
nice.
And yeah, it was nice. And then New Year's, I think we were in bed at about 9 o'clock. So we celebrated the East Coast. We
Sure.
celebrated the Mass Hall New Year,
Good
and
call.
then we went to bed. You know, because staying up past that hour is almost impossible with our current state of third roommate. You know, yeah.
I made it up to midnight on the East Coast in my aunt-in-law's apartment in Manhattan. I watched the CNN broadcast of the ball drop from her
Mm.
couch on a laptop computer.
Oh, you were in New York?
Yes, we got stuck in New York. We traveled back east. That's what I did. We went back east to visit my family, and now both my wife and son have COVID.
Yeah, see? Fucking people baffle me.
And I do not have COVID somehow yet, or at least I'm testing negative. So which is weird. So now we're all separated. We're in separate rooms of the house.
Oh, so your wife has COVID. That makes sense.
You're saying that they faked their, I mean, they showed me the test results, but you're saying they faked them so they could, both
I
my
could show
son.
you some. I could show you some results. Give me 5 minutes on a little tring from there. There, look here. There you go. See?
Well,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
good news is because we're all thrice vaccinated. They have a completely asymptomatic version of this thing, but it still pisses me off because I know exactly where they got it. It was the last flight. So much of our trip was got screwed up and canceled and
Mm.
changed. So we scrambled to get these flights home because we were stuck in New York City. And the last flight was the last flight, which was Denver to Burbank, and there was a guy in the row in front of us who just kept coughing and snorting, and the flight attendant, he came by and like 4 or 5 times before we took off was like, "Sir, can you put the mask up? Can you put the mask up?" So I don't think there is. I mean, I'm not going to be getting on an airplane again until I find an airline that mandates vaccinations for everybody, uh, passengers and employees, because there's just no, certainly not at the holidays. I don't think there will ever be a way to get across the country like that and not get sick.
But all right, but the science. I'm not disagreeing with vaccination, but the science doesn't matter if you're vaccinated or not. You can still contract it. It just how bad your symptoms are at this point. So Jimmy in the
Yeah, but
front
if
row
we,
over there coughing and snorting could have been vaccinated. You don't
well, that's true. He could have been vaccinated, but yeah, um, chances are, if he was exhibiting that many kind of symptoms on that level, he probably wasn't vaccinated. But
know.
he could be a vaccinated person who contracted it from an unvaccinated person. Yeah, absolutely. I just don't think like I don't think it was possible for us to get back home without contracting COVID. I'm surprised that I have. I gotta honestly. But you know, we were stuck there. Maybe we shouldn't have gone at all, but you know, we talked ourselves into it because you know, we made the plans over the summer when, you know, vaccination was a more promising thing. And, you know, I haven't seen my family for 3 fucking years. So we went. And I swear to God, we almost got back without getting COVID. Is that fucking one guy on that one plane? Unplanned plane trip too. It wasn't part of our original plan.
But they're asymptomatic.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah, Colby feels fine. He's in class virtually right now. Yeah, Hill can't go to school, but you know, so she has a sub, but she feels fine.
Yeah, I've heard, I hear almost on the daily now people getting it, and I hear either asymptomatic or very mild symptoms.
Yeah,
and these are from people that are vaccinated. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's the thing. You know, the vaccines would have mattered more if everybody had gotten vaccinated, if there weren't so many, you know, anti-vaxxers out there.
mm-hmm.
It would have mattered more, and we wouldn't. That wouldn't have happened. My trip wouldn't have been that way. It would have been much smoother, and much less terrifying. But you know, fuck, we live in a country full of nut jobs who just want to make life miserable for everybody else.
But they're protecting our freedoms.
Mm-hmm. No, they're protecting. What they're protecting is corporate America's ability to continue to make money. That's what this all is. I really think that at this point, after having been through all that I've been through and all I've observed in the last couple of years, that this is much worse, I think, than the way they're speaking of it right now. I don't believe it anymore.
You don't believe what anymore?
I don't believe that things are better. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that we didn't shut everything down again. To me, like, why are we staying open? Just like this. Well, okay, Omicron's not that bad, but people are still hospitalized. Hospitals are full. People are dying, and it's like, well, why is that okay? Why aren't we shutting everything the fuck down? I don't get it.
Well, I was going to play devil's advocate and say it isn't that bad, and it's more like a flu, and it's a good thing that it's spreading so much because it will build more herd immunity and fizzle out. But I ain't no doctor, son, so I ain't knowing much about it.
Why aren't you a doctor?
Because I chose to be an actor.
Oh, less schooling. You don't really need to go to school.
You don't need any schooling.
No.
Nor do you need any type of skill set.
No.
You could argue that for a film or TV show, the skill set you need is to be able to stand on a piece of tape and say the words that they want you to say to the person they want you to say them to, or to a mark. Like if they put a piece of tape on a camera, I'm sure you've had this before, or just say your words that they gave you to say to that piece of tape.
Yeah. Yeah. You do have to talk
now, Josh, do it more menacing.
Yeah. And then, you know, was that menacing? That looked like sad. That looked like sad boy who
it's sad because I've gotten that fucking direction so many times in my life. And what that means in network TV, menacing means we want stereotypical bad guy. So people don't question whether or not he's a bad guy or not.
Right. They don't want depth. Yeah.
You're going to give me the money.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I wanted to give you the money. You were very good. I will give you the money. Here's the money. Now leave me and my family alone, you fucking creep. You've never gotten this though. The one that I get all the time is, can you do more of your Tom Hanks thing? We're not getting enough of your Tom Hanks thing We want more
What
of
is
your
your
Tom.
what is your Tom Hanks thing?
I don't fucking know. That's the thing. It's like people, for some reason, I remind them in some way of Tom Hanks. So then they want me to be Tom Hanks for scale, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I'm not consciously like imitating Tom Hanks in an audition room. So whatever it is that, like, whatever mannerism I did in the moment, you know, that they liked and was Tom Hanksy, that I'm not doing, I don't know what that was. I don't know. You have to specifically say what. So, you know, I always just do it again. They seem happier. You know, I make myself a little goofier, I guess. I don't know.
I know. Yeah, I got a good Forrest Gump joke for you. What generation does Forrest Gump belong to?
Dumb one.
Gen A.
Gen
A.
I don't know about that one. I don't know.
I read it on the internet, man.
I don't like it, but I don't like Forrest Gump jokes. You know, I don't think you should make jokes about Forrest Gump.
I love Forrest Gump.
Did you?
I like that movie. I like Tom Hanks too. You and I actually had a disagreement on set of Fuzz Track City because we were talking about Tom Hanks, and I had said that he wasn't that great, and you were like, "What?" And like flame came out of your hair, or that was just the wig you were wearing. And then
I was mad about your
because I said he wasn't that great. Because I was like, he just basically plays himself. You're like, what? How about Forrest Gump? And then this, and then you start naming all these things. And you know what? I will admit, I am a Tom Hanks fan, and I have since those days of my youth on Fuzz Track City, have gained a much deeper appreciation for Tom Hanks and for his methodology of said craft, if you could even call it what we do.
Well, it's funny that I would reference Forrest Gump that passionately, because I wasn't that crazy about that movie.
Well, I don't know if you did. I think you were just talking about the different characters he's played, and like because I apparently had insulted you by telling you that he just basically plays himself all the time, and you just like blew a freaking gasket.
Well, yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, in Joe versus the Volcano, he was Joe, and in the Burbs, he was that guy in the Burbs.
That guy, yeah, he was that guy.
In Splash, he was the guy in Splash. He has a lot of range.
I like Splash.
I actually have liked his movies less since the Fuzz Track City. I like fewer of his movies.
Did you see the one where he flew the plane upside down? Was that him? Or no, that was Denzel Washington.
That was Denzel Washington, and that was not real. But he was Captain Phillips, or Captain. Captain Phillips. Who's the Hudson River?
The Hudson guy.
Who's the guy? Who's that guy?
That guy.
He was a lot of captains in that. So that was his captain phase.
Look at me. I am the captain now. I like that guy got nominated for an Academy Award before he's never done anything since.
No, every now and then I see that guy.
Do you? The Somalian pirate?
Yeah, I will see that guy like on a guest star on a TV show. I saw him not too long ago in a movie.
Okay.
I mean, he was like playing a bad guy, of course, but yeah, I did see him.
I am your captain now.
Yeah. Did you like that movie?
It was good. I think
I saw speaking of Paul Greengrass and Tom Hanks, I saw their Western movie. I saw that over the holiday.
Oh, was that the one with the little blonde girl?
Yeah, News of the World, it's called.
Was it any good?
I actually liked it. I mean, it's not a reinventing the wheel, you know, it's a take on that True Grit type story. But I liked it. I mean, I like Tom Hanks and the girl were very good, and it was beautifully shot. And I was actually surprised at the end when it said directed by Paul Greengrass, because there was nothing Paul Greengrassy about the way it was cut or shot. It looked like an old school, Western.
Like spaghetti style?
No, like like a epic Western,
Okay.
Yeah. Or
Oh,
like that Jane Campion movie, Power of the Dog. That it looks like that, super
okay,
super classy Western. I didn't really like Power of the Dog, but it was real pretty.
okay. I haven't seen either yet. I have a question, cinematic question, movie question. Um, I've noticed a renaissance of black and white films coming back. Have you noticed this?
You mean you mean old ones that people are rediscovering?
No, 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 no. New ones, new films being
Oh,
shot but
people are
made in
making
black
their
and white.
movies in black and white. Yeah,
Yeah.
like what's in black and white?
Mike Mills' new film with Joaquin is in black and white.
Uh,
Joel, Joel, shut up, shut your face there.
huh?
And Joel Cohen's Tragedy of Macbeth is in black and white.
Oh, right. I forgot about
Uh,
that one.
and then I had seen what else? Something else is being done in black and white. And then some indies that have been coming out of black and white. So it's like a little renaissance, I think, of black and white film.
You know what else those movies have in common, other than the fact that they're in black and white?
That no.
I don't want to see them. You know why I don't want to see them?
You don't want to see out damn spot.
They're in black and white. I don't want to see it. If I want to watch a black and white movie, I'll watch an old, Universal horror movie, like The Mummy or something.
No Cary Grant movies.
Creature from the Black Lagoon. Sure, if it's you mean like Arsenic and Old Lace? Was that black and white? Probably.
Probably.
Half
Yeah,
is were black
probably.
and white, half of them weren't. So I don't know what the
Yeah.
hell. And like I never know if I saw a colorized version of it. I don't know. It's hard to tell with that guy.
What about like Marilyn Monroe? They had she had was all of hers colored. No, no, no. The one about the blondes thing, the blondes one where she's on the train. That
Gentlemen
was black.
for Blondes or something.
Yeah, wasn't that black and white?
Yeah, she was in some black and white ones. Like, wasn't the one with Bob Hope and where they're dressed like ladies, him and Tony Curtis or whoever.
Yeah, yeah.
Wasn't that black and white or was that color? I can't remember.
Wasn't that that's Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, isn't it?
Is it?
I thought so. I don't know. Don't ask me.
It's
What do
not
I know?
important. What's important is this show is over. And we'll see you next time on West Coast Massholes.
And our new motto for 2022 is "Fuck you, Nazis."
Fuck you, Nazis.
Oh wait, that's not new. That's the same.
No. We redid it.
Oh, okay.
We rebooted it. It sounds the same.
It.
It sounds the same.
Okay.
It's like the new Scream movie. It's just called Scream.
Oh, okay. So
this,
yeah, our new catchphrase is new.
It's brand new.
Brand new.
Brand new.
Okay.
Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, Nazis.
All right, bye. This has been a Blursh production. Blur.